right? Home Minister Amit Shah and the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhad Joshi, Piyush Goyal arrived in the Parliament to meet with Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. This is a development coming in right at a time when all the opposition party netas have been demanding that Home Minister Amit Shah make a formal statement on the parliamentary breach that happened just a week ago. Home Minister Amit Shah and the Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhad Joshi and Piyush Goyal have now arrived in the to meet with the Lok Sabha Speaker on Om Birla. In fact, there's no clarity on whether Amit Shah is going to be addressing the parliamentary breach. Will he be speaking in the House? That clarity we do not have for the moment, but what we know is that they are meeting with Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. They've just reached the Parliament. Home Minister Amit Shah and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhad Joshi along with Piyush Goyal now in the Lok Sabha meeting with Om Birla, Speaker Om Birla. This is the latest update. As I mentioned, 141 MPs have been suspended. All the MPs who are raising questions and sloganeering inside the House, asking why Home Minister Amit Shah and Prime Minister Modi aren't really addressing this parliamentary security breach that happened a week ago. And now that right after the suspension of 141 MPs, you have Home Minister Amit Shah and Parliamentary Affairs Minister Pralhad Joshi along with Piyush Goyal arriving in the Lok Sabha now to meet with Speaker Om Birla. Tell us more, Paulami. Paulami with us. Paulami, we know that Home Minister Amit Shah is meeting with Om Birla. Do we know what exactly the meet is all about? And this comes in the backdrop of 141 MPs being suspended.
That's right. Like we were discussing earlier, Nabila, this meeting is concerning, of course, the logjam in Parliament, the suspensions of members of Parliament from both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. 141 members of Parliament who have been suspended over the last few days, the bulk of them between yesterday and today from the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha. The opposition, of course, saying that this is a black day for democracy. This is absolutely unprecedented. The voice of the opposition in a multi-party democracy is being stifled. This is no one-party rule. So the opposition, of course, is charging, the government with stifling their voices. The Speaker and the Chair, of course, in the Rajya Sabha have said that these decisions have been taken because after repeated warnings to the members of Parliament, they brought placards into the House, sloganeered in the well of the House, and continue to disrupt proceedings of the House when there is important legislative agenda that they need to get through. Because at the end of the day, this is the last proper session of Parliament before, of course, the country goes into general elections. There's, of course, the vote of account, which will be part of the budget session of Parliament. But this is a very crucial. Amit Shah, of course, remember, is set to, move the 3 criminal law amendment bills in Parliament today. It was listed yesterday, couldn't happen because of the suspensions and constant disruptions that were happening in the Lok Sabha. Today, he's all set to move those bills for consideration and passage. And like I told you earlier, Nabila, because these are 3 bills and very, very important bills. They change the face of the Indian Penal Code, the CRPC and the Evidence Act. There's a lot that needs to be discussed in terms of penalties, punishments that are imposed now in the law. 15 hours were slotted for discussion of these 3 bills, but unlikely that, as many hours will be spent now, given that opposition virtually doesn't have any speakers in the House right now. It's short in terms of numbers, short in terms of some of the most vociferous speakers, be it Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, Manish Tiwari, Shashi Tharoor, Supriya Sule, Kanimori, many others, Danidhi Maran, many others that you're talking about from across party lines. Amit Shah, it appears, we heard from sources, was very distressed about the proceedings of, the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, was seemingly looking forward to this debate and discussion because this is very historic in terms of his department and the Ministry of Home Affairs. So it remains to be seen if any sort of, midway is found through. Is there any revocation or suspension? Because I said earlier, top leaders have written to the Rajya Sabha Chairman and Speaker. Sharad Pawar has written to the Rajya Sabha Chairman. Mallikarjun Kharge has written to the Rajya Sabha Chairman saying, please revoke these suspensions. They're unparliamentary. Our voice needs to be heard in Parliament.